Diary of Dark Secrets. I always thought childhood memories couldn't hurt me, until my old diary showed up on my doorstep last night, battered and smelling faintly of rain. The strangest part wasn't that I hadn't seen it in years, but that tucked between the pages was a new entry, written in my handwriting, dated today. It said, "Don't trust anyone. Especially the person writing this." I laughed it off, assuming it was a prank, but that uneasy feeling settled in my stomach and refused to leave. All day, I tried to focus on work, but my mind kept drifting back to the diary. The more I thought about it, the more details from my childhood seemed to blur, faces of friends, the sound of my mother's voice, even my own handwriting. Each time I reread the last entry, the words seemed to shift and crawl on the page, almost as if they were alive. That evening, I noticed my reflection in the window staring back a second too long, smiling ever so slightly after I stopped. I called my sister to ask if she remembered the diary. She hesitated, then told me she'd burned it years ago after finding entries that didn't belong, entries describing things neither of us had lived through, warnings in a voice that wasn't quite mine. When I checked the diary again, I found a new entry. "Did you really think you could warn yourself in time?" The ink was still wet, and the handwriting was flawless, my own, but steadier, more confident. The air grew thick. I started to realize the person I couldn't trust wasn't someone else. It was me, something inside me, using my hands, my words, my memories. The last thing I remember before everything went black was my reflection leaning closer to the glass, whispering, "Thank you for letting me out."